Wowie wow, is it the most gorgeous spring day. It is beautiful outside and I'm loving it. I'm living for it. I've been waiting for this, for the blue sky. I am here in Utah and things get a little bit grim for a good portion of the year. So we're entering that time where it's just perfect and beautiful and I love it. And I still do have my handy dandy heating pad because this baby girl is always on me. I love her. It's not that warm yet, so let's not get crazy. But I thought that we would do a little get ready with me today and talk about something that's been on my mind for 2025. This has been kind of the theme of 2025 for me that I'm implementing. And I turned 29 in a couple months, so I do have 1 year left of my 20s, but getting closer to 30, and I'm honestly excited for that. I'm very excited for my 30s. I feel like we can be as youthful as we feel and as youthful as we want to be, and I'm excited for this new chapter ahead and to take all the lessons I've learned in my 20s, which lessons learned the hard way in my 20s, and I'm excited to not do that anymore and hopefully take the easier route on myself. Anyways, so I will talk about all the products I'm using as I use them, and let's get into this look, baby. Oh, I forgot to mention I did buy not one, not two, but 3 new eye products. And I'm so excited to swatch them and see which we will use today, but I was naughty and I did go a little overboard. It was my impulse purchase of last week because, I don't know, I just got on a sparkly eyeshadow kick, and maybe it's spring. The spring air did this to me. I cannot be blamed for what the spring air does to my decision-making skills. It's not my fault. So I just got really excited about sparkles. I was like, spring, sunshine, sparkles. It's so fun. Let's get into our base and into these live chats. Let's cozy up with a drink. Maybe you're getting ready at the same time. Let's do it. I love it. That's so fun. Let's get ready together. And yeah, thanks for being here. I already did my skin prep, road glazing milk, prequel hydrating serum, Vanna-Cream moisturizer. Those are my go-tos, man. That doesn't change very often. So those will be on my face. Most guaranteed they will be. Maybe I should put my hair even a little back in this pony. I love this little headband thing. Like, I want to wear this in public. Do people do that? I don't know. Oh, I did use sunscreen also. I will link that. It's a Korean sunscreen, which I've been loving so much. I know. Don't nobody come at me for using the dropper on my face. I don't care. I love it and it makes me happy. And if I don't know. Okay. So this is something that I've been thinking about a lot. It's absolutely been my theme. Oh, look at how that just like melts into the skin. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I love it so much. This is my absolute favorite face product right now. It's so wonderful and beautiful. So in about mid-December, I think that's a very natural time of reflection for all of us. I always, before the year, kind of pick this like overarching thing of, and I allow that to shift and grow as it needs to. I let things go with the flow. I'm very flowy. It was just kind of about getting to know me in this new phase of my life. And, I'm entering, like I said, almost a new decade. I know, not technically, but almost a new decade. And I just really wanted to be able to say that I could go into my 30s very intentionally. So I started to think about what actionable steps can I take to really focus on how my life feels. Not how my life looks, but how it feels and my character. I just kind of made this decision. You know what? I want this to be a year where I shape myself. I don't let outside circumstances shape me. I want to be very intentional about how I feel and what I'm thinking about and who I spend time with. And it was just really kind of all about intention and infusing intention into everything that I do. So let me put this a little more. Okay, my next step also is my handy dandy color corrector. I love my Cali Ray baby in Dawn. I just put her under my eyes. So my first actionable step, I kind of started to think, I was like, you know what? I have been consuming, and I don't think consuming very intentionally, a lot of content about things, especially like TikTok and Instagram, which is just the, you know, no hate to, you know, those platforms, but obviously the attention span those platforms require is not the same as something like a longer form platform like YouTube. And I started to realize, first of all, that my attention span had absolutely gone to shit, and I had no attention span left because of how much of that short form content I had been consuming. And then also, I just think that's so many people's lives, you know. It's like we wake up immediately, are scrolling, and we see like this person's best moment of their whole life, this person's worst moment of their whole life, this person's accomplishments, this person's perceived failures. Like, it's just a lot to take in. It's a lot of other people's energy, honestly, to be consuming. And, you know, that's not always a bad thing. I think we can do that in moderation. But for me, I just realized, you know, I have not been intentional about what I'm consuming, whose energy I'm getting sucked into. And so I made the decision to to delete all social media for a time. And I kept YouTube because I have always been very intentional about the YouTube that I consume, and I know that what I consume on YouTube is something that I've curated to be inspirational and funny and uplifting to me. So, or, you know, things that deepen my understanding for other people. I do find that it's easier to be intentional about what you consume on YouTube. So I kept YouTube, but I deleted TikTok and Instagram, and I started to think about, okay, you know, I've changed a lot since I was 20. What is fun to me now? What am I drawn to? What is my definition of beauty? All these things that I feel like I had been really consuming a lot of other people's opinions around. I'm gonna skip concealer today because I don't really feel like, it's just a chill weekend day. I don't really care about having the extra coverage, and I covered up those little baby bags under there. So I'm gonna go in with my Say Sun Melt Bronzer, and yeah, let's go in with my BK109, my cherished cream product brush. I love her so much, so I'm going with her. I started to think about, and it was crazy to me that it's not something I've thought about for a long time. Like, I hadn't really thought about, wait, what actually makes me happy? You know, I didn't even notice that social media was doing that to me. I thought that I had very good boundaries with it, but it happens, you know, it happens slowly, and it seeps in, at least in my experience. I'm just kind of, I really pack that baby on. I'm really packing that baby on. And then, you know, one day you're just being silly and scrolling on social media, and the next, you don't really know who you are or what you like or what brings you joy, because you're focused on what things will look like to other people. What is going to look like joy to other people? What's going to look special or fun or cool to other people, and not what actually is cool and fun and special to me. 101, and I just really like blend that baby in. She's my handy dandy diffuser. So I deleted social media, and I kind of started to explore. I think I will say that I noticed for a long time, I mean, it's been about 4 months that I've been off those social media platforms, and it's not even about the social media necessarily. I think that for me was just like my kind of actionable step I was taking in order to be able to like really just be in my own space, in my own world, and really reorganize my internal world without outside influence. So not that you have to do that, you know, there are other ways to do that, but to me, I did find it very helpful to be able to just be in my own head, really think about my own opinions and reactions to things, and it's been very helpful. So, but one thing that I noticed for the first little while, first of all, let's do blushy blush. Yeah, blush. This girl has been the Violet FR Bisou blush. It's a matte cream blush, but it's not like flat matte. It's very beautiful in the color Louise. Oh, I'm just gonna put on like a lot of that. Let's just go for it. Oh my goodness. More. Okay, anyways. So now I take my little 109, kind of wipe off the excess bronzer on there and blend. So what I noticed for the first few months is that I had this sort of internal surveillance system. My brain was so wired to think about how things looked, like how my life looked. It was so wired to think that way because I was just used to sharing things, you know, in that kind of like short form content way on Instagram and whatever, and just like a snapshot of things. And for a minute there, for a couple months, like all the, you know, anytime I would do something, I'd be like, oh, that'd be a cute story, or that'd be, you know, did I blend that all the way? We're not sure. Or that would look cute on Instagram, or I think that was the biggest question, is what would people think about this? Even if I was learning something about myself, I really had an inkling to share it, which, you know, it is not inherently a bad thing to want to share with people, because that's what I'm doing now. And I think there's a very positive intention behind that most of the time. In order to share from an authentic place, you have to really pay attention to your reasoning and intention for doing things. That is something I learned, is, you know, now that I'm making YouTube videos, because this is so fun to me, and this is so fun to talk and to share and connect with people. I think in order to do this from an authentic place and really be myself, which is crazy, I feel so much more myself than I did 5 months ago, I had to completely rewire my brain from, you know, what would people think about this thought or this accomplishment or this idea or this concept that I'm presenting. I had to take a step back and repeat this exact mantra to myself. It is more important to care about how your life feels than how it looks. That was just my mantra for the last 5 months. I have repeated that to myself so many times, to the point where really that is so anchored in my brain now. That is how I feel, and that is what I care about. And I think it has really helped me create this shield to where I think it gave me the confidence to start a YouTube channel, because I'm not doing this because I care what people think. I'm not doing this to make people think I'm impressive or I'm funny or whatever, I'm this. I'm doing this because I want to connect with people, and I want to share from an authentic place, and I want to have fun, and I want to be myself, and that is it. And so if people don't like me, that is really okay, because I'm not going to be for everybody. Nobody's going to be for everybody, and it really is truly okay. But I did have to rewire that belief of believing that it mattered at all how things looked, to it matters zero how things look. It's so funny that we assign value to that, but that how our life looks is not our life. We're the only ones in the experience of our life. We're the only ones who go through it day to day. How that looks does not change your experience of your life. You focusing on how your life feels and following that, it helps you drop all pretenses. It helps you stop masking and stop pretending, and allows you to be fully yourself. And I just think that's such a beautiful thing. And I feel like, you know, deleting social media is not the only way to do that or get there. But I think any way that you can prioritize time with yourself away from the influence of anybody else. Before these 5 months, I can truly say I was a different person, and that if I were to go into a room, I probably would clock, you know, do I have to be impressive to this certain person, or how am I coming across to this person? It was so deeply wired in my brain. And I think now, for the first time, because I have truly cemented that it only matters how your life feels and how you treat people. That matters so much, how you treat people and the compassion you have for other people. That is truly the only thing that matters, because what is the point of life if you're not trying to follow your joy and your intuition? Like, genuinely, what is the point? Like, to me, there isn't one. To me, that's it. So anyways, I digress. Let's keep going with the makeup because I have paused for a hot second on that. So that is, you know, that's definitely kind of like the bulk of what I've been thinking about. Let's go with this highlighter. The new House Labs in Glassy Opal is just like the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing ever. And I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be a little rebellious right now. I'm gonna go straight on the skin with that guy. Oh, can you see that? Oh my God, that is beautiful. I got it blended, of course. Got it blend on the nose a little bit. Let's take a look at that in the, you know, the natural light isn't coming in the way I want it to, but we're rocking. We're rocking. We're going to figure out this lighting situation on this channel. We will do it and it will be perfect. But for now, I hope you'll stay for the vibes. So anyways, there's my little, you know, thoughts for the first part of 2025 about focusing on how your life feels, how you can prioritize yourself and your own internal wisdom and intuition and your own true north, and follow your own compass instead of somebody else's, because no one else has a better compass for you than you. That is my lessons. Let's get back to the makeup, shall we? Because I think it's time to swatch these fun little guys, and I'm so beyond excited about this. Ooh, okay, so this one is, that just got a lot of product out. No. This is the RMS Eyelights. Can you see? It's a little blurry. RMS Eyelights, and this is in the shade Blaze. I was like really feeling doing some kind of like purpley. Ooh, oh my God, that's beautiful. It's like this, like, it is like a mauve-y kind of like taupe. There you go. This is the Half Magic Sparkle Sticks Eye Crayon. And this one is in the shade Phobot. And this, you know what? These might all be the same color also. I really like to do that. No, this one's very different. Just kidding. Oh, that's beautiful too. It's like definitely like a deeper kind of like taupe color. Pretty. Oh, that's fun. That is so sparkly. This is gonna be this is gonna be fun times. Now this is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in the shade Bright Eyes. This is the last guy we have. Oh, that one's interesting. That's like a, okay. I don't even know how to describe these colors, to be honest. I think I need to expand my color vocabulary. My mom would know. She's an interior designer. She knows all the little nuanced colors. So this one is the RMS Eyelights. This is the in Blaze. This is the Half Magic Sparkle Stick in Phobot. And this is the Nude Sticks Magnetic Luminous Eye Color in Bright Eyes. And these are all beautiful. Oh man, what do we go with today? You know what, because I did not bring a blending brush down here, we're gonna go with one of the sticks. We're gonna try this Bright Eyes one, and it's really gonna be a test of how well it blends with your finger. I am digging that. That's gorgeous. And I will update on the wear time of it. I'm doing this very nicely. No, I'm not a makeup artist over here. I'm just a girl who loves my makeup. Okay. These are the finishing touches now. Let's do lips and mascara. I normally do some kind of like winged liner, but it's a cash day. I'm just gonna kick back at home. So, you know, the fact I'm even wearing makeup at all is like, oh my God, I forgot to do my eyebrows. That is interesting to me. I always do them first. You know, we're just gonna go super simple with some clear brow gel today. Because I already made you guys sit here and listen to me yap long enough. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I do like it. I kind of always like press it up. I like the Rare Beauty more. So when I run out with this, I'm repurchasing the Rare Beauty because I was testing this one out. Rare Beauty just does it for me, man. I don't know what to tell you. And my inner, ooh, I love her so much. My inner eye brightener from Tarte. It just definitely like opens the eyes. Ooh, she's bright, she's fresh, she's ready for spring. Okay, so this is my NYX lip pencil in the shade Natural. This is my wedding day lip pencil. And it's just like the perfect My Lips But Better shade. I went a little overboard, but no such thing. I kind of like blend that with my finger. And then lately what I've been doing is combining it with the Merit lip liner, which is in Beverly Hills, because this is like very sheer and very like, it's so natural, it's glossy. Perfect. A little bag of my favorite lippies down here. It just got cold up in here. My AC turned on. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. So I think I'm gonna do, so I have a lot of the Ula Henriksen in here and the Lawless lip glosses, which I love, but I've been super into this Gizu lip oil. This one's in the shade Peach, or Bellini Peach. So glossy. That is delicious. Now we go to our eyelash curler, Shiseido always. This is my ride or die eyelash curler. Okay, finishing touch is our Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara, because I'm a tubing mascara girl through and through. Okay, there you have it. I will tell you how that new eyeshadow stick wears, but it's very pretty. That is it for the look. Thank you for spending this time with me and for getting ready with me. And I could go do my hair now, but we're just at home, so whatevs. But I love you and thank you, and please remember to prioritize yourself today and know your value. Bye-bye.